Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are in a boat in a river. We're going to be taking a look at the G-Shock Square, the GW-M5610. But before we do that, I just picked up this new angling kayak and just testing it out. Not a lot of fishing today. So I just wanted to bring you guys along for some of the fun. Then we'll take a closer look at the watch. All right, guys, so I'm going to start this right out of the gate by saying this thing is awesome. It's only been a short amount of time that I've been interested in G-Shocks, but after picking up my Rangeman last year, I was just so impressed I had to try something else. The one issue I had with the Rangeman was its size. It's a 55 millimeter watch and it's about 19 millimeters thick. So here in Canada in the wintertime, I was actually having some trouble with fitting it under a jacket cuff. So I've had my eye on this one for quite a while. Picked it up earlier this summer. It does not have the ABC functions that the Rangeman has, but I find it fits my needs in a bit more of a versatile package, with the case coming in at 43 millimeters and only about 12 millimeters thick. I do love the Rangeman, but I just find I can wear this in more situations. So when you first get one of these, there's a little bit of setup, nothing major, but you do have to set your home time and either enable or disable daylight savings. I'm not going to go through the process, but if you follow the instruction manual, it's pretty simple. The beauty of this watch to me is the fact that it is both solar powered and has the multi-band function. So as long as it sees enough light to keep a bit of charge, you can pretty much just set it and forget it. So I had a Pathfinder for 4 or 5 years. They've also seemed to really improve on receiving the signal. The Pathfinder was slow to get the signal, and it had to be placed in a particular window in my house to get it at all. This, as well as the Rangeman, seemed to be getting the signal much easier. So other than the solar and multi-band function, we have here, if we press the mode button, we have world time, we have alarm, we have the stopwatch, a countdown timer, and you'll hear when we go back to the home screen, it has a bit of a higher pitch, just to give you a signal that you're back on your home screen. Also in the upper right is the backlight, and just a really nice shade of blue there. If anybody has any specific questions on any of these functions, we could do an hour-long video going through all of these. But if you do have specific questions, feel free to email me directly or contact me in the comments section below. The case here is resin, and one of the big pluses I forgot to mention earlier was the water resistance. The water resistance on this watch is 200 meters, which is awesome. The pushers on both sides are stainless steel, along with the screwed down case back, which has that G-Shock resist logo. Some other information on the watch nicely etched there. The strap itself has a really nice heavy duty buckle and tang. If we look on the back of the strap, you'll see that there's a little bumps along either edge, allowing for some breathability. Doesn't feel like the most high quality strap in the world, but on wrist it's actually pretty comfortable. So let me actually pop it on here for a quick sec for you guys. All right, guys, so to me, this is just such an awesome watch. It's come in really handy for me this year. If you're new to the channel, earlier this summer, I broke my arm. I actually just got the cast off the other day, which is awesome for me. But during the time that I had my cast on, it was kind of hard to wind and set mechanical watches. So this was kind of a go-to for me for a lot of the summer, and I ended up just falling in love with it. To me, it's one of the icons of the G-Shock line up. Like I said before, it's really comfy on wrist, and for me it has another very important function other than on wrist, and that is in my watch box. I use this to measure time on mechanical timepieces, so I can measure accuracy of some of my other watches. This is just perfect for that. So I can definitely see why people collect these, and could see myself adding another to the collection at some point in the future. I just loved the experience I've had with both of the G-Shocks I've owned so far. So that's going to be it, guys. Let's head back outside and we'll wrap up today's video. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. Really hope you enjoyed it. Maybe someday I'll put together a little fishing vlog and share it with you guys. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one.